and welcome back to my corner of the internet. I'm Shannon, and today we have another spoiler-free book review to share with you guys. It got unexpectedly hot here tonight, so we're going to try to get this filmed without turning into too much of a mess. Also, I want to give you a heads up. My computer died recently, and so now I'm trying to film this on my phone because I can't film on my camera because I have nowhere to import the clips. So I thought, okay, film it on the phone, edit it in iMovie, see how that goes. So yeah, if things look different, that's why. I think it might even look better. I don't know. Anyway, today, like I said, another spoiler-free book review to share with you guys. And today we are talking about The Hitchcock Hotel by Stephanie Wrobel. Now, this was my first book by this author, but I know that she's written a few others. And this one, I was taken by the title, The Hitchcock Hotel. Like, okay, I'm in. Tell me more. And I really enjoyed it. So basically it's one of those stories where you meet up with a group of friends who used to be close 20 years ago. They've drifted apart for secretive reasons. And now now they've come back together. And basically our main character in this book is a man named Alfred. And his mom was a huge Hitchcock fan. And so growing up, she showed him a lot of Hitchcock movies and things like that. And he grew up obsessed. And then when he got to college, he actually started like a film club where they'd watch Hitchcock films and talk about them. And that's where he met all of these people that we're going to learn about. So now, like I said, 20 years later, he's opened a hotel back in their college town, and he's called it the Hitchcock Hotel, and inside it's full of all kinds of really cool Hitchcock memorabilia, things from films. I don't know where to look because it's a phone, so I'm sorry. I will get better at this while we wait for a new computer. All kinds of memorabilia from the films and things like that. And yeah, so he's invited them all to come, or invited is a bit too friendly of a word. They were invited, but also very strongly encouraged because of things that happened in the past. They've all kind of got a reason to not want to make him mad. And so they show up one by one. They show up and we get to know them. And as the weekend goes on, secrets are uncovered. We know that back when they were friends in college, something terrible happened. A few terrible things happened, actually, that they've just sort of pushed to the back and tried to move on from, some with more success than others. And one thing about this group of characters is that they're all incredibly unlikable. There's not a single likable one amongst them, except for one at the end. You're kind of like, okay, but she's not part of the friend group. She's someone else. And she's actually the housekeeper, or not the housekeeper. I don't know what you call her. She kind of does a lot of things around the hotel for Alfred. And her name's Danny, and I like her. She's weird, but at first you don't know what to think of her, but she does grow on you. And so yeah, for this weekend, he's planned something terrible. He's like, we don't know what it is. Like, going in, even as time's going by, we don't know what it is, but we know that he's got something terrible up his sleeve. And I thought it was fun. In between each act is quotes from either Hitchcock himself about the art of storytelling, or from biographers or essayists who have written about Hitchcock. And I just thought it was really well put together. I can remember seeing either an interview with Hitchcock or somebody talking about an interview with Hitchcock in which he was explaining the difference between surprise and suspense. And he talks about how surprise is when there's, two people are sitting at a dinner table, and then throughout the story, us, the audience, and the characters all discover the gun at the same time. That's surprise. But suspense is when there's a gun under the table and we, the audience, can see it, but the characters can't. So we're waiting for that build up, that moment when they're going to discover it, because we're waiting to see what's going to happen when they do. And I thought that was fun. And like, if you were familiar at all with Hitchcock films, I think you would like this. Like, it's definitely a love letter to Hitchcock and his style of storytelling, and it's just an homage to all of that, you know. Psycho's a big one. I found Alfred to be a very like Norman Bates-esque character. And there's a couple others that are definitely referenced in here. I won't say which ones because it might give it away, whereas I don't think Psycho does. But yeah, I would definitely recommend if you like Hitchcock films, if you like films in general, and you know, if you like books that sort of pay homage to films or filmmakers, you'd probably definitely really have fun with this one. And I definitely did. It's going to be a 4-star for me. I believe it comes out in September. I was going to say, let me check on my phone, but I can't do that. So I will put it in the description down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great weekend. And it's getting so hot here. Later this week, I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be going on a road trip with my sister. We're going to the next province over, and we're going to go to a Hozier concert. So I'll definitely be vlogging that as we go. But for now, that's going to do it for me. So let me know in the comments down below if this sounds like something you would like, or if you're watching this in the future and you've already read it, did you like it? I think it's September 24th now that I'm thinking of it, but I'll put it in the description box all the same. Anyway, if you got this far, let's see. If you made it this far, what should you leave? It's Hitchcockian. Oh, leave a crow. Leave a crow emoji. That's one other thing I meant to tell you. So in this hotel that's full of Hitchcock memorabilia and stuff, there's also an aviary filled with dozens and dozens of crows. Love it. Love it. So leave a little crow emoji if you made it this far, and I will see you guys again really soon. Bye.